Coaches and swimmers, just about another 2 minutes left of warm-up time in the main competition pool. 2 minutes left of warm-up time in the main competition pool. Okay, coaches and swimmers, at this time, let's please clear the main competition pool. Additional warm-up and warm-down available in the instructional pool underneath the scoreboard balcony or in the dive well. Again, let's please clear the main competition pool. We'll be getting underway with competition just a little less than 10 minutes. Once again, want to remind swimmers and coaches that there will be no flighting of 400 events in this meet. Again, there will be no flighting of 400 events in this meet, and tomorrow's 400 IM will be swum at the end of the preliminary session, but at the beginning of tomorrow's final session. Any questions about that? Stop by, see us here at the head table, or stop by the clerk of course table, which is open for time trial entries this morning until 10:30. Again, we'll be getting underway with our preliminary competition here, day 2 of the 2019 Counsilman Classic, just about 8 minutes from now. All right, just a couple minutes away from getting started here this morning. All right, swimmers, coaches, and swim fans, ready to get started here this morning. Day 2 of the 2019 Counsilman Classic here at the IU Natatorium on the campus of IU PUI. We're going to start it off this morning, 10 preliminary heats. The women's 100 butterfly. Heat 1. In 2, swimming unattached, Northwestern, Electra LaBelle. 3 for Carmel Swim Club, Rachel Young. 4 for Duneland, Elena Jardinal. 5 for Franklin Regional Swim Team, Allison Lacey. 6 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, Riley Jordan. Junior national cut of the women's 100 butterfly, 102.39. Olympic trial cut, 100.69. LaBelle gets us started off here this morning in this event, 103.61. Heat 2. In 1 for Riptide, Claudia Dugan. 2 also for Riptide, Lauren Lewis. 3 for Boonville Aquatic Dolphins, Lilia Newkirk. 4 for Franklin Regional Swim Team, Allie Terrell. 5 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, Allie Widener. 6 for Carmel Swim Club, Colleen Duffy. 7 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Alyssa Cyrus. And an 8 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Tegan Miklek. Allie Terrell, 105.98. Heat 3. In 1 for Riptide, Nicole Berg. 2 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Divya Kale. 3 for Franklin Regional, Aaliyah Hensley. 4 for Rochester Swim Club, Olivia Wilcox. 5 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Ashley LeFever. 6 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Nidai Cheaton. 7 for Fox Valley, Isabella Harder. And an 8 for Irish Aquatics, Carly Quest. Olivia Wilcox, Rochester Swim Club. 104.37. Heat 4. In 1 for Carmel Swim Club, Haley Reed. 2 for Southeastern. Swim Club is Abigail Harder. 3 for Jaguar Aquatics, Allison Walker. 5 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Tiffany Ruin. 6 for Carmel Swim Club, Morgan Croning. 7 for Westfield Aquatics, Catherine Hand. And an 8 for Irish Aquatics, Lily Christensen. Morgan Croning, Carmel Swim Club, 105.57. Heat 5. In 1 for Carmel Swim Club, Grace Pangburn. 2 for Club Wolverine, Alicia Staver. 3 swimming unattached Northwestern, Melissa Melnick. 4 for Irish Aquatics, Lauren Kilgore. 5 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Maya DeWitt. 6 for Nassau Wildcat Aquatics, Madeline Smith. 7 swimming unattached Irish Aquatics, Lexi Winnett. And an 8 for Carmel Swim Club, Avery Williams. And Avery Williams out of lane 8, 104.69. Heat 6. Halfway through the preliminary field, this is Heat 6. In lane 1 for Riptide, Winter Craig. 2 for Irish Aquatics, Skylar 4. 3 for Carmel Swim Club, Hannah White. 4 for Cardinal Aquatics, Ella Welch. 5 swimming unattached, Ellie, Abby Hay. 6 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Maya Vanderhagen. 7 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Tegan Moon. And an 8 swimming unattached Louisville is Ashlyn Shoup. Quick time so far out of Heat 1, Electra LaBelle. Unattached Northwestern at a 103.61. Ella Welch from Cardinal, 102.62 for our new quick time. Heat 7. In 1 for Boilermaker Aquatics, Kelsey Massadino. 2 swimming unattached Louisville, Carly Lowe. 3 unattached Louisville is Kelly Tishner. 4 for Indiana Swim Club, Mackenzie Luce. 5 for Fox Valley Swim Team, McKenna Stone. 7 for Carmel Swim Club, Meredith Berglund. And an 8 for Southeastern Swim Club, Hannah Pugh. Mackenzie Luce, Indiana Swim Club, 101.95, the new fast time to shoot for. With 3 more preliminary heats left to go, this is Heat 8. Heat 1 for Club Wolverine, Alexis Margette. 2 for Franklin Regional, Carla Gildersleeve. 3 for Irish Aquatics, Aaron Sheehan. 4 swimming unattached Northwestern, Miriam Guevara. 5 for Cardinal Aquatics, Gabriela Abero. 6 for Club Wolverine, Vanessa Kraus. 7 for swimming unattached Louisville is Nasta Govasek. And an 8 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Hannah Bailey. Vanessa Kraus, Club Wolverine, 101.34. Fastest so far as we move into Heat 9. Heat 1 for Club Wolverine, Rihanna Hensler. 2 for Club Wolverine, Miranda Tucker. 3 swimming unattached Louisville, Alina Kraus. In 4, swimming unattached Louisville, Grace Oglesby. 5 for Carmel Swim Club, Kelly Pash. 6 for Club Wolverine, Emma Cleason. 7 swimming unattached, Christiana Regnauer. And in lane 8 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Kristen Sable. Don't forget, we are webcasting all of our sessions here at the Counsilman Classic. Go to indianaswimming.org, indianaswimming.org, and you'll see the link there on the homepage. Kelly Pash from Carmel Swim Club in lane 5, 100.45. 1 more preliminary heat left to go in this event. This is Heat 10. In 1 for Bougainville Aquatics, Elizabeth Brochures. 2 for Club Wolverine, Claire Mayoko. 3 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, Kennedy Beal. 4 for Club Wolverine, Margaret McNeil. 5 for Indiana Swim Club, Shelby Kuntz. 6 for Northern Kentucky Clippers is Allison Picarillo. 7 for Rochester Swim Club, Anna Ogren. And an 8 for Carmel Swim Club, Devin Kitchell. At the 50, leading the way, in lane 4, Margaret McNeil, Club Wolverine, as she turns into 27.51, ahead of lanes 2, Claire Mayoko, her teammate, 28.25. And Margaret McNeil with our fast time of the morning in the preliminaries of the women's 100 butterfly at a 58.31. Eleven preliminary heats now in the men's 100 butterfly, Heat 1. Lane 2, swimming unattached Louisville, Jack Weaver. 3 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Brian Doherty. 4 for Westfield Aquatics, Cameron Clayton. And in lane 5 from Dublin Community Swim Team, Eddie Michael. Jack Weaver, unattached Louisville, starting us off here in lane 2, 58.69. Heat 2. In 1 for Bloomington Normal, Andy Ritzema. 2 for Club Wolverine, Spencer Carl. 3 for Franklin Regional, Anthony Rice. 4 for Barclay Aquatics, Max Martino. 5 for Club Wolverine, Andrew Babiak. 6 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Connor Boyle. 7 for Zionsville Swim Club, William Modulin. And an 8 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Reno James. William Modulin on lane 7, 59.07. Heat 3. In 1 for Irish Aquatics, Gage Henwick. 2 swimming unattached Louisville, Jeremiah Holmes. 3 swimming unattached Indiana, Colin Millicent. 4 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Ethan Shaw. 5 for Fox Valley, John Ruin. 6 for Carmel Swim Club, Griffin Seaver. 7 for Concord, Callahan Finley. And an 8 for Riptide, Timothy Rizzo. Jeremiah Holmes in lane 2, 59.28. Heat 4. Here now results of preliminary swims in the women's 100 butterfly. In the D final, Bailey. Let me let you know what the second alternate is first. Second alternate, the women's 100 butterfly, will be Wilcox. First alternate, Messadino. Now the D final, Bailey, Lowe, Hay, Moon, Regnauer, Vanderhagen, White, and LaBelle. In the C final, Kitchell, Hensler, Stone, Four, Beal, Ogren, Tishner, and Sheehan. In the B final, Welch, Guevara, Broshears, Govasek, Tucker, Kraus, Luce, and Cleason. And in the A final is Albiro, Miyako, Cruz, Picarillo, Oglesby, Coons, Passion, your top seed in the women's 100 fly from Club Wolverine, Margaret McNeil, in a time of 58.31. Time now is 9:20, and the 30-minute scratch rule is in effect for event number 3. Coming down here to the finish of Heat 4, first to touch, Neil Morsi out of lane 4 in a 58.02. quick posting so far in this event as we move on now to Heat 5. In 1 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Ryan Rosick. 2 for Fox Valley. Sathya Sobranian. 3 for Franklin Regional. Brendan Gow. 4 for Franklin Regional. McKillick Gretzliff. 5 for Rochester Swim Club. Nicholas Wheeler. 6 for Cardinal Aquatic. Igor Novodarsky. 7 for Club Wolverine is Miles Smeklow. And an 8 for Avon Community, Elliot Cooper. Miles Smoklow, Club Wolverine here in lane 7. And he's going to put in a good one. 53:34. The new time to shoot for here. Heat 6. In 1 for Indiana Swim Club, Wyeth Brock. 2 for Carmel Swim Club. Gus Rothrock. 4 for Club Wolverine, Jared Daigle. 5 for Carmel Swim Club, Alec DeLong. 6 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, John Banks. 7 for Jaguar Aquatics, Cameron Green. And an 8 swimming unattached Louisville, Kyle Worrell. Swimmers, if you're in need of any swim gear, stop by, see the folks at Elsmore Swim Shop in the Upper Concourse area. Goggles, the latest in tech suits, warm-ups, and other swim equipment, again, available at the Elsmore Swim Booth in the Upper Concourse area. Gus Rothrock here in lane 2, 57:03. Heat 7. In 1 for Club Wolverine, Thomas Cope. 2 for Indiana Swim Club, Gary Cosspade. 3 for Franklin Regional, Jacob Destramp. 4 for Carmel Swim Club, Jack Smith. 5 for Center Grove Aquatic, Andrew Stabler. 6 for Carmel Swim Club, Brett Sherman. 7 from Carmel is Wyatt Davis. And lane 8, also from Carmel, Joda Owasi. Don't know if I mentioned the junior national cut in the men's 100 butterfly, 56:49 Olympic trial cut for this event, 54:19. Wyatt Davis from Carmel. Lane 7, 56:33. Heat 8. In 1, representing Indiana Swim Club, Jacob Steele. 2, swimming unattached Louisville, Michael Eastman. 3 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Nathan Bersenti. 4 for Carmel Swim Club, Griffin Hadley. 5 for Indiana Swim Club, Tucker Brock. 6 for Rochester Swim Club, Grant Reeves. 7 for Club Wolverine, Eric Storms. And an 8 swimming unattached Louisville, Tanner Cummings. Jacob Steele, Indiana Swim Club in lane 1 at a 56.10. Heat 9. Heat 1 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Ayush Despan. 2 swimming unattached, Louisville, Mitchell White. 3 for Indiana Swim Club, Corey Gambardella. 4 swimming unattached, Louisville, Nicholas Albero. 5 for Center Grove Aquatic Club, Keel York. 6 for Club Wolverine, Alexander Martin. 7 swimming unattached, Northwestern, Ezra Mizgala. And an 8 for Race Pace Club, Holden Smith. Nicholas Albero here in lane 4, 54.63. Two more heats left. This is heat 10. In 1, swimming unattached, Northwestern, Keegan Bundy. 2 for Irish Aquatics, Brendan Santana. 3 for Boilermaker Aquatics, Trent Pellanini. 4 for Red Hawk Aquatics, Iago Muslim Eramel. 6 for Indiana Swim Club, Zachary Cook. 7 for Concord, Stephen Kresmer. And an 8 for Club Wolverine, Alex King. Nice race here between Muslim Evramel and Perinelli. Trent touches first in lane 3, 53.55. Heat 11. Final preliminary heat underway now in the men's 100 butterfly with a quick time so far out of heat 5. Miles Schmachlow from Club Wolverine at a 53.34 in the water now. Lane 1, swimming unattached, Louisville, Nicholas Safanidis. 2 swimming unattached, Louisville, Jarrett Jones. 3 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Tristan DeWitt. 4 swimming unattached, Louisville, Zach Harding. 5 for Indiana Swim Club, Gabrielle Fantoni. 6 for swimming unattached for Louisville, Mihalis Delianis. 7 for Indiana Swim Club, Brandon Hamlin. And 8 for Club Wolverine, Mokhtar Al-Yamani. Gabrielle Fantoni of Indiana Swim Club, 53.7. Next up this morning, 5 preliminary heats in the women's 400 freestyle. This is heat 1. In 1 for Irish Aquatics, Luciana Thomas. 2 for Boilermaker Aquatics, Catherine Hughes. 3 for Riptide, Reagan Smith. 4 for Boilermaker Aquatics, Kirsten Mitz. 5 swimming unattached, Louisville, Sophie Cattermole. 6 for swimming unattached, Louisville is Maria Eduardo Samida. 7 for Fox Valley, Rachel Steggy. And an 8 for Carmel Swim Club, Ashlyn Underhill. Junior cut in the women's 400 free, 4:21.39. Olympic trial cut is a 4:16.89. Swimmers coaches want to remind you that we will be doing time trials at the conclusion of our preliminary sessions each day. And the time trial sign-up desk is open at the clerk of course table. It'll be open until 10:30. It's just about one more hour if you're interested in time trials today. Regan Smith turns at the 100 out of lane 3, 101.02. Followed by Rachel Steggy in lane 7 at a 101.43. Smith out front, lane 3 at the halfway mark, 2:05.74. Here now are the results of preliminary swims in the men's 100 butterfly. Second alternate, Gary Cospade. And we have a three-way swim-off to determine first alternate and who's in the D final between Alex King, Stephen Kresmar, and Tanner Cummings. So we need to see coaches from Club Wolverine, Concord Swim Club, and University of Louisville here at the head table. Again, to talk about a potential swim-off here in the men's 100 butterfly. Again, it's Club Wolverine, Concord Swim Club, and University of Louisville. We need to see those coaches over here at the head table. Here now, the rest of the D final heat in the men's 100 butterfly is Cope, Daigle, Destramp, Barsandi, Storms, and Ratzliff. The C final, Smith, Rothrock, Delianis, Rosek, Despan, Smith, Al-Yamani, and Santana. In the B final, Hamblin, White, Jones, Davis, Sofiandidas, Martin, York, and Steele. And in the A final of the men's 100 fly, DeWitt, Gambardella, Harding, Albero, Fontoni, Muslim, Polini in your top seed in the men's 100 fly from Club Wolverine, Miles Smuchlow. His time this morning, 53.34. Time now, 9:34. 30-minute scratch rule is in effect for event number 4. Kirsten Metz, Boilermaker Aquatic here for 12.73. Heat 2. In 1 for Carmel Swim Club, Kendra Bowen. 2 for Munster. Catherine Foley. 3 for Indiana Swim Club, Maria Paula Heitman. 4 for Club Wolverine, Sierra Schmidt. 5 for Magnolia Aquatic Club, Caitlin Sims. 6 for Indiana Swim Club, Maggie Wallace. 7 for Irish Aquatics, Abigail Dolan. And an 8 swimming unattached Louisville, Carly Lowe. Caitlin Sims out front here. I'm sorry, Sierra Schmidt in lane 4 out front, Club Wolverine, 102.22. Followed by Caitlin Sims in lane 5, 102.32. Schmidt at the 200, 207.08. Sims turns 207.50, and third in lane 7, Abigail Dolan for Irish Aquatics, 208.73. Once again, want to remind our swimmers that we do have an athlete lounge over here on the 1 meter springboard side of the pool deck through the double doors there. And we've got a variety of snacks and some stuff for you to drink, some sports drink. Again, that's available for athletes, open now. Athlete lounge over by the dive pool on the 1 meter springboard side. Schmidt with 2 links left here. She turns 3:10.95. Sims 3:11.53. And Dolan still in third in lane 7, 3:14.52. Sierra 4:14.85. Heat 3. In 1 for Club Wolverine, Chloe Hicks. 2 for Irish Aquatics, Mary Pruitt. 3 for Sarasota Tsunami Swim Team, Riley Ober. 4 for Schrader YMCA, Cassandra Jernberg. 5 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, Mariah Denigan. 6 for Irish Aquatics, Madeline Laporte. 7 swimming unattached Louisville, it's Maggie Johns. And an 8 for Indiana Swim Club, Maria Eduarda Seifert. Mariah Denigan, 101.83 at the 100, ahead of Laporte in lane 6. Third to turn, Jernberg in lane 4, 103.11. The swim-off that we had in event 4 has been resolved, and all 3 of those swimmers are going to be swimming. So again, that was in the men's 100 fly. In event 4, the men's 100 fly, guess what? We had a swim off here for second alternate. So, coaches, if you're interested in a swim off for second alternate in the men's 100 fly, we need to see a coaching representative from Northwestern University and Avon Community Swim Team here at the head table. Sandra Jernberg, Schrader YMCA, still out front here at the 300, 3:12.65. Denigan turning in a 3:13.3, and Madeline Laporte from Irish Aquatics third in lane 6 at a 3:15.77. So swimmers, if you get a new Olympic trial cut, you're eligible to receive one of our commemorative bag tags. So in the men's 100 fly, Miles Smuchlow from Club Wolverine and Trent Pellini of Boilermaker Aquatic got their Olympic trial cuts, and they can pick up their commemorative bag tag at the clerk of course table. And that's available right now. Cassandra Jernberg here in heat 3, 4:16.53. Two more preliminary heats left in the women's 400 freestyle. Heat 4. In 1 for Franklin Regional Swim Team, Sarah Hoffman. 2 for Club Wolverine, Carolyn Sisson. 3 for Indiana Swim Club, Josephine Grody. 4 for Irish Aquatics, Lauren Heller. 5 for Indiana Swim Club, Noelle Poplowski. 6 for Indiana Swim Club, Ann Rulo. 7 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Kristen Sable. And an 8 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Kristen Stege. Noelle Poplowski in lane 5, 104.8. Josephine Grody second in lane 3 at a 104.81. And third at the turn, Lauren Heller, 104.85 in lane 4. Peplowski turning at the 200, 212.73. Ahead of Grody in lane 3, 212.89. And Lauren Heller, third in lane 4, 213.45. Josephine Grody now from Indiana Swim Club explodes to the front. She turns at the 300, 317.94 ahead of Poplawski, 320.08. And third now, Carolyn Sisson from Club Wolverine in lane 2 at a 320.33. And Josephine Grody, 421.37. Heat 5. In 1 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Lauren Lee. 2 for Zionsville Swim Club, Elise Heiser. 3 for Carmel is Hannah White. 4 for Duneland Swim Club, Lauren Unruh. 5 for Carmel, Morgan Croning. 6 swimming unattached, Maddie Luther. And in 7 for Fox Valley, Isabella Harder. Heiser from Zionsville leading the way here in lane 2, 105.05. Maddie Luther second in lane 6, 105.92. Third at the 100 was Lauren Lee from Fox Valley in lane 1, 106.2. Elise at the 200, 2:15.03. Luther, 2:15.71. And Lauren Unruh in lane 4 for Dunlin, turning third in lane 4, 2:16.51. Heiser at the 300-meter mark, 3:24.71. Luther turns 3:25.59 ahead of Unruh in lane 4, 3:27.43. Ready now to close out the women's 100 butterfly. Kelsey Massadino moves up into the D final. That makes Olivia Wilcox from Rochester the first alternate. Carla Gildersleeve from Franklin Regional the second alternate. Again, that's in the women's 100 butterfly, which is now a closed event.
She moves up to B.
Also, we got Erin Sheehan moves up into the B final. Again, that in the women's 100 butterfly, which is now a closed event. Elise Heiser, Zionsville, comes in here in lane 2, finishes off her swim at a 4:31.53. Six preliminary heats now in the men's 400 freestyle, heat 1. In 1 for Club Wolverine, Bora Unalmas. In 2, swimming unattached Louisville, Graham Barrett. 3 for Indiana Swim Club, Michael Calvillo. Lane 4 for Boulder City is Zane Grothy. 5 for Carmel Swim Club, Jacob Mitchell. 6 for Club Wolverine, William Roberts. 7 for Indiana Swim Club, Jacob Carl. And an 8 for Carmel Swim Club, Brett Sherman. Mitchell out front for Carmel in lane 5, 57.25 ahead of Grothy at a 57.41, and third at the 100 in lane 6, William Roberts from Club Wolverine, 57.59. 200-meter mark and leading the way, William Roberts from Club Wolverine in lane 6, 158.17. Zane Grothe second in lane 4, 158.49, and third at the turn in lane 5, Jacob Mitchell from Carmel, 158.66. Grothe in lane 4, triple medalist, the 2018 Pan Pacs. Got a gold in the 800 free, a silver in the 1500 meter free, and a bronze in the 400 free. He's the American record holder in the 500 and 1650 freestyle. Established those records at the 2017 Winter National Championships. Lead moving all over the place here. Michael Cavillo from Indiana Swim Club out front in lane 3, 258.66. Ahead of Roberts in lane 6, 258.84. Grothe third in lane 4, 259.16. Michael Cavillo, Indiana Swim Club, lane 3 here, racing down to the finish in heat 1 of the men's 400 freestyle, and his time 3:56.72. Heat 2. In 1 for Indiana Swim Club, Spencer Lehman. 2 for Center Grove Aquatics, Sebastian Wink. 3 for Irish Aquatics, Sadler McKeon. 4 for Club Wolverine, Felix Albeck. 5 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Nicholas McDowell. And 6 swimming unattached Northwestern, Liam Gately. 7 for Carmel Swim Club, Gus Rothrock. And an 8 for Fast Tigers is Aaron Frollo. Results of preliminary swims now. In the women's 400 freestyle, second alternate Unruh, first alternate Hoffman. In the D final, Underhill, Sable, Sieper, Luther, Rulo, Lowe, Bowen, and Heiser. In the C final, Hughes, Johns, Heller, Thomas, Sisson, Poplawski, Foley, and Wallace. In the B final, Samita, Heitman, Pruitt, Hicks, Grody, Laporte, Ober, and Dolan. And in the A final of the women's 400 free, Stege, Kettermole, Denigan, Jernberg, Sims, Schmidt, Smith, and your top seed from Boilermaker, Kirsten Metz, in a time of 4:12.73. Time now, 10 o'clock, 30-minute scratch rule is in effect for event number 5. Out front, at the 200 here, lane 4, Felix Albach from Club Wolverine, 157.16. Ahead of McKeon in lane 3 for Irish Aquatics, 157.58. Third in lane 5 for Boilermaker Aquatic, 159.05 is Nicholas McDowell. Back at the 300, 256.64. McKeon in lane 3, 258.36 in third in lane 5. This Nicholas McDowell, 3:00:05. Felix Albaugh, Club Wolverine, comes in here in lane 4 to finish off his 400 freestyle preliminary, 3:55.13. Heat 3. In 1 for Club Wolverine, Robert Zofchek. 2 swimming unattached Louisville, Colton Polson. 3 swimming unattached Louisville, Samuel Steele. 4 swimming unattached Louisville, Marcelo Acosta. 5 for Nassau Wildcat Aquatics, Reed Malone. 6 swimming unattached Louisville, Hayden Curley. 7 for Fishers Area Swimming Tigers, Jackson Carlisle. And an 8 for Irish Aquatics, Alexander Centena. Acosta at the 100 in lane 4, 56.73. Second, Curley in lane 6, 57.31. And third in lane 7, Jackson Carlisle from fast, 57.51. Acosta at the 200, 157.62. On the charge here, Hayden Curley in lane 6, 158.11. And third, Jackson Carlisle in the lane 7 at a 159.04. Acosta at the 300, 258.67. Curley in 6, 259.61. Carlisle in 7, 301.27. We need a coaching representative from Avon Community. Coaching representative from Avon Community Swim Club, please come to the head table. Marcelo Acosta. Out front all the way on this 400 free preliminary. His time, 3:58.17. Heat 4. In 1 for Indiana Swim Club, Corey Gabardella. 2 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Lucas Conrads. 3 for Club Wolverine, Andrew Babiak. 4 for Indiana Swim Club, Michael Dravis. 5 for Riptide, Timothy Rizzo. 6 for Irish Aquatics, John Bossler. 7 for Irish Aquatics, Maxwell Miranda. And an 8 for Center Grove Aquatic Club, Cody Lesky. Irish Aquatics out front here with Maxwell Miranda. Flipping first at the 100, 59.00 ahead of his teammate John Bossler. Lane 6 at a 59.1. Third to turn, Lucas Conrads over in lane 2 for Fox Valley, 100.2. Maxwell Miranda at the 200, 200.92. Bossler 201.16. Third now out of lane 1, Corey Gambardella for Indiana Swim Club, 204.98. Bossler turning at the 300 in lane 6, 303.64 ahead of Miranda in 7, 303.67. And third, Gambardella in lane 1, 308.87. Maxwell Miranda, Irish Aquatics, turns it up here in lane 7 to come down to finish it off 4:03.87. Two preliminary heats left in the men's 400 free. Heat 5. Heat 1 for Riptide, Jackson Keller. 2 for Center Grove Aquatic, Anthony Williamson. 3 for Southeastern Swim Club, Keegan Street. 4 for Franklin Regional Swim Team, Kate Oliver. 5 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Jack Hiss. 6 for Dublin Community Swim Team is Ethan Shaw. 7 for Rochester Swim Club, Grafton Perletti. And an 8 for Bloomington Normal, Tyson Tucci. With the first 2 lengths complete, out in front, Grafton Perletti in lane 7, 58.9. Ahead of Anthony Williamson in lane 2. Center Grove Aquatic Club, 58.91. And third is Ethan Shaw in lane 6, 59.04. Tyson Chushi, Bloomington Normal in lane 8 to the front as he turns at the 200, 2:02.13. Ahead of Parletti in lane 7, 2:02.79. And third in lane 6, Ethan Shaw for Dublin Community Swim Team, 2:03.58. Tucci in lane 8, 3:06.10. Parletti turning at the 300, 3:06.98. And Shaw in lane 6, 3:08.47. Grafton Perletti, Rochester Swim Club to the front here in lane 7. As they come up to finish off heat 5 in the men's 400 freestyle preliminary. Perletti with a time, 4:08.74. Heat 6. In 1 for Rochester Swim Club, Grant Reeves. 2 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Reed Newman. 4 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Chandler Lipp. 5 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Carson Smith. 6 for Avon Community, Charles King. And in 7 for Duneland Swim Club, Ethan Wing. At the 100, Grant Reeves in lane 1, 10010. Ahead of Chandler Lipp in lane 4, 10027. And third, Carson Smith in lane 5, 10097. Grant Reeves at the 200, 204.65. Charles King in lane 6, 205.74. And Chandler Lipp in third, 206.55. .300 split coming up for Grant Reeves. 309.89. Charles King, second in lane 6, 311.45. And Carson Smith, third in lane 5 at a 314.61. Charles King here at the finish. Charles King touches first in lane 6, 4:14.58. Six preliminary heats in the women's 200 breaststroke, heat 1. In 4 for Riptide, Kira Leisinger, and in 5 for Carmel Swim Club, Sarah Jardine. Look at that, tied at the 100, 119.55 for Leisinger and Jarding. Leisinger now with the edge in lane 4. Half a length to go. Jarding with a late charge here at the end. But Kira Leisinger, nice racing, ladies, to get us started here in the women's 200 breaststroke. Leisinger at a 2:45.23 as we head into heat 2. Heat 1 for Franklin Regional, Cabria Chapman, 2 swimming unattached. Abby Hay, 3 for Fox Valley. Divya Kale, 4 for Franklin Regional. Isabella Ratzliff, 5 for Carmel Swim Club. Margaret Love, 6 for Carmel. Devin Kitchell, and then 7 for Carmel. McKenna Liskey. Here are the results of preliminary swims in the men's 400 free. Second alternate, King. First alternate, Conrads. In the D final, Santana, Shaw, Babiak, Dravis, Sherman, Barrett, Gambardella, and Wink. C final, Tucci, Frollo, Parletti, Malone, Lehman, Polson, Rothrock, and Bossler. In the B final, Zofchek, Miranda, Steele, Gately, Carlisle, Unalmas, McKean, and McDowell. And in the A final of the men's 400 free, Curley, Carl, Mitchell, Roberts, Acosta, Grothy, Cavillo, and your top seed from Club Wolverine, Felix Albeck, in a time of 3:55.13. Time now 10:27, 30-minute scratch rule in effect for event number 6. Abby Hay out front in lane 2, 118.97. Devin Kitchell second in lane 6, 119.64. And third at the 100, McKenna Leske, lane 7, 121.37. Time trial entries for this morning closing in just about 3 minutes. If you're interested in a time trial for today, stop over and see Miss Emily and the folks at the clerk of course table here, just off the head table. And again, time trial entries for today closing at 10:30, about 2 minutes from now. Abby Hay, 2:44.57. Heat 3. In one for Boonville Aquatic Dolphins, Elise Umbach. 2 swimming unattached Irish Aquatics, Lexi Winnett. 3 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Laura Wright. Lane 5 for Franklin Regional, Grace Lux. 6 for Dunland Swim Club, Elena Jardinal. 7 swimming unattached Northwestern, Mary Erb. And lane 8 for Plainfield Community, Ellie Gilkerson. Laura Wright, Fort Wayne Swim Team, leading the way here in lane 3. 1:15.85 the split. Mary Erb second in lane 7, 1:16.99 in third. Elena Jardinal in lane 6, 1:19.15. Mary Erb unattached Northwestern in lane 7. As Erb touching 2:39.65. Heat 4. In one for Berkeley Aquatic, Abigail Leisure. 2 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, Selena Reel. 3 swimming unattached Louisville, Morgan Friesen. 4 for Indiana Swim Club, Bailey Kovac. 5 for Indiana Swim Club, Mackenzie Luce. 6 for Club Wolverine, Jordan Libler. 7 swimming unattached Northwestern, Emma Ruby. And an 8 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, Lainey Kruger. Friesen 1:15.09 ahead of Kovac in lane 4, 1:15.57 in third. Libler in lane 6, 1:16.36. Friesen, 232.76. Two heats left here in the preliminaries of the women's 200 breaststroke. Heat 5. In 1 for Irish Aquatics, Samantha Ellefson. 2 swimming unattached, Louisville, Kaylee Wheeler. 3 for Indiana Swim Club, Noelle Poplawski. 4 for Club Wolverine, Miranda Tucker. 5 for Wolverine, Jamie Zen Young. 6 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Elizabeth Andrews. 7 for Seaward Tsunami is Lydia Jacoby, and an 8 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, Avery Floyd. Junior cut in the women's 200 breaststroke, 238.29. Olympic trial cut, 233.29. Final turn coming up here in Heat 5. Noelle Poplawski out front in lane 3. Ahead of Young in 5, Tucker in 4. But those ladies still bunched up all together as they come down. Half a length to go now. Miranda Tucker in lane 4, Club Wolverine. Noelle Poplawski, Indiana Swim Club in 3. These 3 ladies already with their Olympic trial cut in this event. And Tucker with a morning swim, 233.23. Final preliminary heat now, Heat 6. In 1, swimming unattached, Louisville, Diana Dunn. 2 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Jing An Fee. 3 for Cardinal Community, Emily Weiss. 5 swimming unattached, Louisville, Lauren James. 6 for Dublin Community, Hannah Bailey. 7 for Indiana Swim Club, Hope Hayward. And an 8 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Riley Kishman. Fastest swim so far in the preliminaries of the women's 200 breaststroke. Out of Heat 4, Morgan Friesen, unattached, Louisville, at a 232.76. Hannah Bailey, Dublin Community, in lane 6, turns at the 100, 114.86, ahead of Emily Weiss from Cardinal, in lane 3, 115.1, and Fee in lane 2, third at a 116.27. All right, nice race down here to the finish. Weiss in 3, Fee in 2. Weiss takes the heat in a time 2:35.24, 300ths of a second quicker than Fee. And we got 5 preliminary heats now. On a men's 200 breaststroke, heat 1. In 2 for Fox Valley, Brian Noth. 3 for Fox Valley, Elmer Wang. 4 for Terre Haute Torpedoes, Nathan Summer. 5 for Fox Valley, Preston Wildusky. 6 for Carmel Swim Club, Joda Owasi. 7 for Westfield Aquatics, Cameron Clayton. And an 8 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Austin Davis. Junior cut in the men's 200 freestyle, 2:23.29. Olympic trial cut, 2:17.89. Nathan Summer, 2:31.92. Heat 2. In 1 for Carmel Swim Club, Charles Vaughn. 2 for Club Wolverine, Leo Sadubkin. 3 for Concord Swim Club, Callahan Finley. 4 for Fox Valley, Jared Simpson. 5 for Club Wolverine, Matthew Williams. 6 for Dublin Community, Reno James. And an 8 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Rowan Nagori. Leo Zabudkin out front, 109.67 ahead of James in lane 6. Third is Vaughn in lane 1, 110.91. And Leo Zabudkin, Club Wolverine, 222.66. Heat 3. In 1 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, John Banks. 2 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Trent Pellini. 3 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Tristan DeWitt. 5 for Indiana Swim Club, Zane Backus. 6 for Indiana Swim Club, Brock Brown. 7 for Munster, Kyle Adams. And an 8 for Concord Swim Club, Matthew Bond. Trent Pellini leads the way at the 100, 109.2. Ahead of Tristan DeWitt in lane 3, 109.24 in third in lane 7. Kyle Adams at a 111.62. Tristan DeWitt, Fort Wayne Swim Team, 2:22.78. Two preliminary heats left. Heat 4. In 1 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Brendan Oshida. 2 for Indiana Swim Club, Justin Winnett. 3 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Jack McCurdy. 4 for Club Wolverine, Jacob Montague. In 5 for Club Wolverine, Thomas Cope. 6 for Club Wolverine, William Chan. 7 for Berkeley Aquatic, Ryan Houghton. And an 8 for Indiana Swim Club, Andrew Kushan. Thomas Cope turns at the 100, 107.41. Ahead of Jacob Montague in lane 4, 108.51 in third. Justin Winnett in lane 2, 108.52. Thomas Cope, Club Wolverine. 220.04. Quickest so far. One more heat left to go. Heat 5. In 1, swimming unattached, Louisville, Griffin Manning. 2 for Boilermaker Aquatics, William Shrinsky. 3 for Irish Aquatics, Joshua Bottleberg. 4 for Club Wolverine, Charles Swanson. 5 for Wolverine is Jeremy Babinet. In 6 for Indiana Swim Club, Gary Cospade. 7 for Zionsville Swim Club, Coleman Modglin. And an 8 for Carmel Swim Club, Andrew Rafalco. Charles Swanson, Club Wolverine out front, 106.85. Ahead of Modglin in 7 at a 107.35. Third at the turn is Babinet. In lane 5, 108.54. Here are the results of preliminary swims, the women's 200 breaststroke. We have a swim-off required to determine first and second alternate between Chapman and Lesky, so we need to see coaches from Carmel Swim Club and Franklin Regional here at the head table. In the D final, Umbach, Leisure, Gilkerson, Ruby, Kruger, Jarding, Lessinger, and Lux. I'll be back with the rest of your preliminary results in the women's 200 breaststroke once we get the next heat in the water. Charles Swanson, 2:17:02 with a nice swim this morning. Finish off the preliminaries of the men's 200 breaststroke. Thirteen preliminary heats coming up in the women's 100 free. This is heat 1. Again, here are the rest of preliminary results in the women's 200 breaststroke. In the C final, Kitchell, Hay, Wheeler, Floyd, Jardino, Kishman, Luce, Jacoby. In the B final, Wright, Dunn, Andrews, Erb, Hayward, Libler, Reel, and Bailey. And in the A final, James, Fee, Weiss, Young, Kovac, Poplowski, Tucker, and your top seed in the women's 200 breaststroke. Swimming unattached, University of Louisville, Morgan Friesen with her swim of a 2:32.76. Time now, 10:57. 30-minute scratch rule is in effect for event number 7. Miriam Guevara, unattached Northwestern, 10001. Heat 2. Need a coaching representative from Franklin Community, please come to the head table. Coaching representative from Franklin Community, please come to the head table. Now underway, Heat 2, Lane 1 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Kelsey Massadino. Lane 2 for Riptide, Lauren Lewis. 4 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Maya DeWitt. 5 for Fox Valley. Nita Cheaton. And 6 for Westfield Aquatic, Aaron Verbrugi. 7 for Riptide, Winter Craig, and an 8 for Rochester, Olivia Wilcox. Maya DeWitt, Fort Wayne Swim Team, 59.76. Heat 3. In 1 for Carmel Swim Club, Haley Reed. 2 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Natalie Mudd. 3 for Donner Swim Club, Elizabeth King. 4 for Rochester Swim Club, Anna Ogren. 5 for Carmel Swim Club, Taylor Conley. 6 for Carmel, it's Alyssa Conley. 7 for Fox Valley, Tristan Stege. And an 8 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Tegan Moon. Junior cut in the women's 100 free, 57.59. The Olympic trial cut, 56.29. Anna Ogren, Rochester, 59.13. Heat 4. Results of preliminary swims in the men's 200 breaststroke. Second alternate Nagori, first alternate Finley. In the D final, Wang, Williams, Rafalco, Waldusky, Manning, Kushan, Davis, and Summer. In the C final, Bond, Hetum, Simpson, Vaughn, Adams, Banks, Oshida, and James. In the B final, Cospe, Polini, Brown, Backus, Chan, Shrensky, McCurdy, and Bebenet. And in the A final, Montague, Winnett, DeWitt, Sabudkin, Battleberg, Modglin, Cope, and your top seed in the men's 200 breaststroke from Club Wolverine, Charles Swanson, in a time 2:17:02. Time now 11:01. 30-minute scratch rule is in effect for event number 8. Maya Vanderhagen, 59.65. Heat 5. In lane 2 for Carmel, Meredith Berglund. 3 swimming unattached Northwestern, Melissa Melnick. 4 for Irish Aquatic, Mary Pruitt. 5 for Avon Community, Hannah Jones. 6 for Club Wolverine, Jacqueline DeLoof. 7 for Carmel Swim Club, Grace Pangbird. And 8 for Franklin Regional, Isabella Ratzliff. Mary Pruitt, Irish Aquatics, 59.93. Heat 6. At the end of the men's 100 freestyle preliminary, we'll be doing a swim off in a women's 200 breaststroke. Heat 6 in the water. Lane 1 for Indiana Swim Club, Josephine Grody. 2 for Riptide, Claudia Dugan. 3 for Fox Valley, Rachel Stagey. 4 for Irish Aquatics, Aaron Sheehan. 5 for Carmel Swim Club, Madeline Christman. 6 for Southeastern Swim Club, Molly Peterson. 7 swimming unattached Northwestern, Nicole Ertz. And an 8 for Fox Valley Swim Team, Megan Cizik. Nicole Ertz, 58.01. Quickest time so far as we move into Heat 7. In 1 swimming unattached, Maddie Luther. 2 for Northern Kentucky Clippers, Lainey Kruger. 3 for Zionsville Swim Club, Belle Hinshaw. 5 for Boilermaker Aquatics, Natalie Myers. 6 for Irish Aquatics, Lily Christensen. 7 for Center Grove Aquatics, Crystal Kaler. And an 8 for Franklin Regional Swim Team, Carla Gildersleeve. Natalie Myers, Boilermaker Aquatic in lane 5. 58-35. Heat 8. In 1, swimming unattached, Louisville, Ashlyn Scoop. 3 for Carmel Swim Club, Megan Chrisman. 4 for Carmel, Colleen Duffy. 5 for Carmel, Rachel Young. 6 for Fox Valley, Tiffany Ruin. 7 for Carmel, Avery Williams. And an 8 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Elizabeth Andrews. Rachel Young, 58-81. Heat 9. Ella Welch, 58-04. Heat 10. In 1 for Club Wolverine, Chloe Hicks. 2 for Boonville Aquatic Dolphins, Elizabeth Brashears. 3 for Carmel Swim Club, Ashlyn Underhill. 4 for Berkeley Aquatic, Chloe Grimmy. 5 for swimming unattached, Louisville, Annette Schultz. 6 swimming unattached, Louisville is Nasta Kovacic. 7 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Kristen Sable, and an 8 for Club Wolverine, Claire Mayako. Chloe Grimmy, 57-86, Heat 11. Grimmy with our fastest time so far in the preliminaries of the women's 100 free, 57-86. Here now, Heat 11. Lane 1 for Club Wolverine, Emma Cleason. 2 for Sarasota Tsunami, Riley Ober. 3 for Club Wolverine, Daria Fresneko. 4 swimming unattached, Louisville, Ariana Openshiva. 5 for Irish Aquatics, Abigail Dolan. 6 swimming unattached, Louisville, Alina Kraus. 7 for Indiana Swim Club, Shelby Kuntz. And an 8 for Munster Swim Club, Catherine Foley. Ariana touching first, 56-25 for our new quick time. 2 more heats left to go. Heat 12. In 1 for Indiana Swim Club, Grace Haskett. 2 for Irish Aquatics, Lauren Heller. 3 for swimming unattached, Louisville, Avery Bruckner. 4 for Club Wolverine, Gabrielle Duluth. 5 swimming unattached, Christiana Regnauer. 6 swimming unattached, Louisville, Diana Dunn. 7 for Indiana Swim Club, Maria Paula Heitman. And an 8 for Cardinal Aquatics, Gabriela Albero. Gabrielle Duluth, 55.6. Final preliminary heat coming to the block now, heat 13. In 1, swimming unattached, Louisville, Caitlin Shore. 2 for Carmel Swim Club, Kendra Bowen. 3 swimming unattached, Louisville, Jillian Vischer. 4 for Club Wolverine, Margaret McNeil. 5 for Carmel Swim Club, Kelly Pash. 6 for Riptide, Regan Smith. 7 for Irish Aquatics, Skylar Ford. And 8 for Fox Valley Swim Team, McKenna Stone. Margaret McNeil, Club Wolverine, and lane 4, 55.55. 11 preliminary heats in the men's 100 free, heat 1. In 2 for Concord Swim Club, Camden Cook. 3 for Berkeley Aquatic, Ryan Hatum. 4 for Dublin Community Swim Team, Carson Smith. 5 for Fox Valley, James Sensi, or Senesi rather. And then 6 for Franklin Regional is Michael Klenner. Junior cut in the men's 100 free, 51.99. Olympic trial cut, 50.49. James Senesi, lane 5, 55.88, heat 2. In 1 for Fox Valley, Samuel Caston. 2 for Fox Valley, Satha Sabrinian. 3 for Rochester, Owen Nord. 4 for Fox Valley, Jack Hiss. 5 for Indiana Swim Club, Jacob Steele. 6 for Berkeley Aquatic, Max Martino. 7 for Boonville Aquatic Dolphins, Peyton Dussey. and an 8 for Avon Community, Charles King. Jacob Steele, Indiana Swim Club, 53.5. Heat 3. Here are the results of preliminary swims in the women's 100 freestyle. Having swim off for first and second alternate between Kristen Sabal of Dublin Community and Claire Miyako of Club Wolverine. So we need to see a coach of Dublin Community and Club Wolverine over here at the head table. In the D final, Broshears, Underhill, Gavasek, Hicks, Ober, Myers, Cleason, and Haskett. In the C final, Stone, Grody, Smith, Schultz, Welch, Heller, and Arts, and Heitman. In the B final, Fisenko, Bowen, Grimmy, Dunn, Albero, Ragnauer, and Bruckner, and 4. And in the A final, Kuntz, Vischer, Dolan, Pash, Obenshiva, Smith, Duluth, and your top seed in the women's 100 free from Club Wolverine, Margaret McNeil, in a time of 55.55. Time now, 11:17. 30-minute scratch rule is in effect for event 9 as we move now into heat 4. Heat 1 for Club Wolverine, Miles Schmotzlow. 2 for Franklin Regional, Max Weiser. 3 for Fox Valley, Brian Doherty. 4 for Irish Aquatics, Joshua Battleberg. 5 for Irish Aquatics, Max Miranda. 6 swimming unattached, Northwestern, Ezra Mizgala. 7 for Southeastern Swim Club, Keegan Street. Lane 8 also from Southeastern Swim Club, Donald Rogers. Schmotzlow from Club Wolverine over in lane 1, 51-21. Heat 5. In 1 for Jaguar Aquatics, Mason Jung. 2 for Indiana Swim Club, Corey Gambardella. 3 for Indiana Swim Club, Griffin Iber. 4 for Bloomington Normal, Tyson Tucci. In 5 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Ryan Lawrence. 6 for Boilermaker Aquatics, Ryan Rosick. 7 for Fox Valley, Ayush Despand. And 8 for Irish Aquatics is Sadler McKean. Coaches, we want to let you know that over at the clerk of course table now, we have an updated, estimated timeline for this evening's final events. Again, coaches, now available at the clerk of course table, an updated, estimated timeline for all the events for this evening. Sadler McKeon out of lane 8, 51.86. Heat 6. In 1 for Fox Valley, John Ruin. 2 for Riptide, Jackson Keeler. 3 for Boilermaker Aquatic, Dale Williams. 4 for Center Grove Aquatic Club, Ethan Martin. 5 for Center Grove, Anthony Williamson. 6 for Fort Wayne Swim Team, Chandler Lip. 7 for Irish Aquatics, Brendan Santana. And an 8 for Franklin Regional Swim Team, Brendan Gow. Junior national time standard in the men's 100 free, 51.99. The Olympic trial cut time, 50.49. Ethan Martin, Center Grove Aquatic. In lane 4, 53.51. Heat 7. In 1 for Club Wolverine, William Chan. 2 for Franklin Regional, McKillop Retzlaff. 3 for Indiana Swim Club, Andrew Couchon. 5 for Club Wolverine, Alex King. 6 swimming unattached Louisville, Kyle Worrell. 7 for Dunlin, Ethan Wing, and an 8 for Carmel Swim Club, Griffin Hadley. Kyle Worrell in lane 6, 53.21. Heat 8. We need a coaching representative from Club Wolverine and Dublin Community over here at the head table. Looking for a coaching representative from Club Wolverine and Dublin Community. Please come to the head table. Swanson out of lane 8, 52.05. Heat 9. In 1 for Fox Valley, Connor Boyle. 2 swimming unattached Northwestern, Peter Lizik. 3 for Club Wolverine, Luis Gustavo Borges. 5 swimming unattached Northwestern, Liam Gately. 6 swimming unattached Louisville, Mihalis Delianis. 7 for Indiana Swim Club, Brandon Hamlin, and an 8 for Club Wolverine, Jeremy Long. Borges from Club Wolverine, 50.23. Quickest posting so far, with 2 more preliminary heats to go in the men's 100 freestyle. Heat 10 coming to the blocks. In 1 swimming unattached Northwestern, Keegan Bundy. 2 unattached Louisville, Samuel Steele. 3, unattached Louisville, Zach Harding. In 4 for Indiana Swim Club, Blake Peroni. 5 for Boulder City is Zane Grothy. 6 for Indiana Swim Club, Jack Franzman. 7 for Franklin Regional, Jacob Destramp. And 8 swimming unattached Louisville, Michael Eastman. Grothy out front in lane 5 as he turns 24.63 ahead of Peroni at a 24.81. Peroni and Grothy duking it out here in heat 10. Blake Peroni taking the heat in lane 4, 50.32. Final heat coming to the blocks. And that would be heat 11. Still looking for a coach from Club Wolverine. Need a coach from Club Wolverine here at the head table. Final preliminary heat in the men's 100 freestyle now underway. Lane 1, swimming unattached Louisville, Tanner Cummings. 2 for Nassau Wildcat Aquatics, Reed Malone. 3 for Carmel Swim Club, Wyatt Davis. 4 for Indiana Swim Club, Zach Apple. 5 swimming unattached for Louisville, Andre Barna. 6 for Indiana Swim Club, Jacob Carl. 7 for Carmel Swim Club, Alec DeLong. And 8 for Cardinal Aquatics is Julian Gaechi. Apple in 4, Barna in 5, and Zach Apple taking the heat at a 49.52, our quickest posting in the preliminaries of the men's 100 free. Swim off coming up in the women's 200 breaststroke. In lane 4 for Franklin Regional, Cabria Chapman. Lane 5 for Carmel Swim Club, McKenna Lesky. This swim off to determine who will be in the D final, who will be the first alternate in the women's 200 breaststroke. We need a coaching representative from Dublin Community. Coaching representative from Dublin Community, please come here to the head table. Almost looks like we're going to have another tie here at the 100 halfway through. But Chapman turns first, 120.23. Ahead of Lesky in lane 5. It's Cabria Chapman out in front. Correction on what these ladies are swimming for. They were tied for first and second alternate. So they're swimming for first and second alternate is what's going on here. In this swim off of the women's 200 breaststroke. Half a length to go now. Cabria Chapman, Franklin Regional, turns it up. Earlier this morning, these ladies tied at a 250.17. They're both going to be quicker than that. So 246.28 for Chapman, 247.93 for McKenna Lesky in lane 5. Nice job, ladies. So the time now is 11:32, 15 minutes from now before we start our 3 time trial heats that are going to be swum. And that'll finish out our morning session here. So again, 15 minutes from now, 11:32, mark it, is when we will start our first